Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be about me sharing some layouts, and a part of me sharing this is keeping up with my crafty goals for this year, and that's to keep up with my photo printing. I kind of fell behind on that since last year. I did a whole bunch of starting projects that I always wanted to do, and that was to push myself creatively, and I'm really glad that I did. However, I did get a little behind on my photo printing. I'm making sure that my photos are printed, and most of them are in pocket pages. That makes it easier and quicker for when I do want to scrap. It's already set in the album. I just have to pull it out and scrap, right? But mostly I'm going to share you the spreads that I did on pocket scrapbooking. I don't know, I can't remember if I did any 12 by 12. Yes, I think I did. But if you want to follow along the journey of me currently showing like what I'm using as far as collections, most of it is for my stash. So that means there's usually like one thing new and the rest I've already bought. So in the scrapbooking world, because of how many collections come out per year, to have collections that are even 2 years old are old. But to me, I don't see them as like that. And so this is my stash, and I have some more underneath me here. I really liked what I purchased, and so I want to use it, right? That's the whole point of why I bought it, because I had all these memories that I wanted to scrap. Anyway, so that is why I also am doing this using my stash. I'm gonna try to remember to do like a stash busting kit type of thing. Right now I used some Snow and Cocoa, and I used some Laura Ballora, and then I used some Cute Girl by Crate Paper. Other than that, let's get to it. So I did say that I was going to scrap by the month. So for me, that means if we're in January, I'm gonna scrap January's past or current, and then I'll do that for February, March, April, and so on and so on. So January 2020, I always have this little post-it either in my photo album, or not photo album, I'm sorry, my photo box. I've had this photo box for years. Bought it at Hobby Lobby. And I have dividers by the year. So I print my photos and then I put a post-it on it, and it will have the month. So they're separated by the month within the year. But now I'm starting to write on them photos all printed from my phone and then scrapped. And then once they're both checked, I get a different colored pen and I'll write on top of it, done. And then I don't throw this away necessarily. I'll put this post-it back into the photo box so I can know it's there. And so that way, if I don't see January photos, I'm like, did I print them? Did I scrap them? The post-it will tell me, yes, I printed all the photos from my phone. I did scrap them. January is done. Okay, so this is January 2020. I used a snow collection by Cartabella. So much fun. It's a super cute collection, and I love Cartabella's quality. It's so amazing. I did bring in these mini puffy alphabet stickers by Pink Fresh from their Holiday Dreams. I didn't use them though, but I did use these old stickers called Roller Rink. They're super cute. They're like glittery, and they're just perfect for snow. It really does look like snow when the sun shines on it and it glistens like that. But anyway, I really enjoyed working with that, and I've had this for more than 3 years, so it was fun to use that. It went really well with the photos. Then here I used Snow and Cocoa. This is a Project Life card from Paige Evans. This is a paper from Hobby Lobby. It was like in their kit. And then these tile alphas are from a sticker book. So I am using my stash. It's like from one of these. It's really cool because I'm using Snow and Cocoa, which has some Christmas stuff in it, but I just picked out what's not so Christmassy and use that. And there's a lot of skiing in here too, which I've never gone skiing. So So how am I gonna use a snowy, Christmassy collection and there's no snow or Christmas going on? So this is where I bring more stuff from my stash. So I brought Laura Belora's Baby M, and I kind of did this like line going down, and then I continued to use the sticker book for some journaling, some word stickers here, and then whatever I found in Snow and Cocoa that wasn't snowy or Christmassy, like these stars, I picked out. This is from Snow and Cocoa, but it's home, and all these photos are home. And then these stickers here are from Hobby Lobby, from all those clearance. We love to shop the clearance. I really like this though. I like how it's not primary colors. There's pastels and just warmer colors, you know? So I had to pick this up, and for 74 cents, yes. And there's like a snowflake here because it was still winter. Even though there are no photos of us outside in the snow, it was still winter, and I still wanted to reflect that. So I added this acetate snowflake right here. Okay, I don't know if you'll notice. This is why I'm not a stamper. You notice that it says January 65, and then this one's backwards. And it's just a date stamp. Like, it's not difficult. And I can't even get that right. I kind of wanted to do this little cluster here. So I don't want to put one here. So I was like, whatever, we're just, it's okay. The next layout is this cute 12 by 12 layout. I showed this on my Instagram. I used a lot of Laura by Laura. This is Snow and Cocoa. This trim I've had for years in my stash. Glad to use it. I've only got a little bit left. Used some of my sequins that I got from Tuesday morning. I'm sure we have a lot of these. I used a sketched for this. Really, really simple, and I had a lot of fun doing this. So that is for January 2020. Next, January 2021. Oh my gosh, my cat is taking every opportunity that I get up from my chair to sit on my chair, and I am going to sit on him one of these days. I'm not gonna know you're. I feel like one of these days I'm gonna sit on him by accident. It's a good thing I look back. Okay, anyway, 2021. Yes, we were there on New Year's Eve, but we flew out the first New Year's Day. So I wanted to take this really quick shot of my hubby. I'm using Snow and Cocoa. Again, we're in South Texas, so there's no snow going on. So I was real choosy about what I was using from that collection. Like, these two cards are from my stash, my Project Life stash. I still have these, and I still go through these and donate more and more and more. So what I'm doing is I'm trimming down the corners to make them square and not rounded. And then I just add white cardstock in the back. So they're kind of framed too. And I'm actually kind of liking that. You see how they're framed? Because I still like these cards. I like them especially to journal. They're already lined. They're great. Yeah, this is Snow and Cocoa. Try to get some words from the alphas that didn't have to say snow. This frame, Snow and Cocoa. This is where I needed to get more paper. And so then I started to look through my paper pads and see what coordinated with Snow and Cocoa. And Cute Girl coordinates really well with Snow and Cocoa. I don't have Snow and Cocoa's 6x8 or 6x6 pad, so this was great to add to it. I did use some of my Heidi Shine, the spritz, because I wanted this to stand out a little more. So I literally just spread it on it just a little bit, but I'm sure once it's in the album, it's gonna flatten out. I've had these gems for a long time, and I do want to just finally use them up. So I'm almost there. I did use some of stuff I bought over the summer. I bought these at a scrapbook store in California, so thought I need to use these because this is not part of any collection. In the back of that spread, oh, this is a lot of my Gather Project Life cards. This one is Cute Girl. Now, I didn't like the end result as far as their script here and there's my handwriting here. I don't like the way that looks. I think it's too messy. My handwriting and the script, but it's done. So I'm gonna leave it. Again, this is from a sticker book. I trimmed that down from the Snow and Cocoa so it could say Little Moments in January. This is from, what's this collection called? All Heart. Just kind of have that to use anywhere. I only have the puffy stickers and that chipboard, so I need to have it where I could see it so I could add it to any spreads if it goes well with what I'm using at the moment. I did use a tool that I bought on Tuesday morning. This little, what do you call this style thing? I don't even know who made this. It doesn't even say it on there, so. But I love this thing. Like, I wish I had many more tapes, because this is really cool. Ellie's, it doesn't have a apostrophe, so I had to put a period. Ellie's doppelganger. Pretty simple layout, but it's done. So that was offered January 2021. That's all I did as far as scraps. 1, 2, 3, 4 spreads and 1 layout that I did this month, but really that I did these past 2 weeks, which is really, really good. But I didn't end there. I continued on printing my photos. So here I have all my photos from January 22, and in the pocket pages, and I do have that marked in my notebook where it's just like a catch-all. 22 photos, printed pocket pages. This is where I'm putting my inventory, kind of like my own handwritten spreadsheet. 2023, I did not put in pocket pages because there are a ton of photos that I need to trim down. I think I went through something that I felt like I wasn't taking too many photos of my girls. And so then I started to just take photos of every little thing, which you're not going to regret in years to come. But when I'm printing them, I'm like, why did I take so many photos? But none of them are repeats. They're all different moments. So it's all good. Printed from phone. Let me check that. But it is not in pocket pages, and obviously it's not scrapped. So this needs to go in my photo box as well. Then my 2024, I can't believe I got all the way to 2024. So that means I only have this year's photos not printed, which is amazing. So now I'm ahead as far as January goes in my photo printing than I've ever been. I did this format one year where I put really big alphas and sequence. I put January here and then 20, the year down here, and I really like that. And so I'm going to do that again for 2024. So that means I need 3 4x6 photos. This is perfect to print big sizes 4x6s and just showcase that day. So I had to keep in mind that I had this format when I was printing my photos. Horizontal photos had to be 3x4s and not 6x4s. And there was this video that I have where my cat is literally running back and forth behind me, and I'm like, what is he doing? Well, he was doing that because he was hearing this mouse. And finally that mouse came out of in between the walls, and Whiskers caught it within minutes. And I took a picture of it because I'm so proud of him, because that's his hunt. So it's like if, a guy goes out and hunts a deer. Well, that's his deer. And I don't know if I'll hide this with the Project Life card and maybe have like a title like Good Hunting or something like that, and then you have to flip it up so that it won't be like, it's a mouse. It's so not me to have a 12x12 layout and me with no makeup in the photos. The story behind what was happening at the time we took these photos is so important. And so I want to document that. I also think my girls are going to love that when they get older. And then the back, I'm gonna do a 12x12 of my quiet time. So my photos are printed and they are in pocket pages. And so whenever I want to scrap January 2024, which will probably be next year. So there you go. 2020 photos, they have been printed, they're in pocket pages, they're scrapped. So is 2021, so is 2022. Up until being scrapped, 2023 photos have been printed, 2024 photos have been printed, and this just keeps me up to date as to where is what. I hope this gives you some ideas, and it's really not that complicated. A pen, a notebook that can help you with your photo inventory. And let me know in the comments below, what are your crafty goals? I've noticed that there's a positive push to use our stash. Scrapbookers are encouraging each other to use their stash by showing their projects on social media, which I've been enjoying seeing as well. Anyways, I'll catch y'all in my next video.